I'm Enrique Latoison. This video is brought to you by Commentary Creations, your 3-minute lawyer. Okay, today we're going to talk about the unfortunate murder of Officer Christopher Fitzgerald. A first time this has ever happened to a Temple police officer. I actually went to Temple. Temple is very dear to my heart, and officers like Fitz is the nickname he went by, kept students like me safe while I was going through law school and walking back and forth to the parking garages and things of that nature. So the first thing I want to say is my heart goes out to his family. From all accounts, he was a great husband and a father, and very beloved by his family. So what we're going to talk about today basically is the charges that Miles Pfeffer, or however they pronounce it, is currently being charged with, and what those charges mean, along with what other possible charges can take place with the other people that were potentially involved. So first thing I'm going to tell you is that apparently him, Mr. Pfeffer, and his brother and another guy, 2 other suspects, were together potentially doing robberies and different things in the Temple area, coming all the way from Bucks County to come to Philadelphia to do this. And that's when Officer Fitz got word of this and went to do his job and to try to keep the students safe up at Temple. Came in contact with these individuals. 2 of them took off. Officer Fitz pursued Mr. Pfeffer, and that's when this incident took place. So the first thing I want to say is that I did a video on conspiracy, and you have 3 individuals that together were attempting to rob people. 2 of the suspects ran the other way. Potential charges could come down for those other 2. Definitely conspiracy charges, things of that nature. As I said before, if 3 people agree to commit a crime and one of them kind of goes off the rails and does something, the other 2 could still be held criminally responsible. Definitely for maybe attempted robbery, or maybe even involved with the actual death of Officer Fitz, because they were all there doing the same thing. Other thing I want to tell you is it come out that the mother actually is the one who picked up Mr. Pfeffer at a location after he carjacked another gentleman named Mr. Tran. The mother also could be charged with potential, accessory after the fact, or different things based on what her knowledge was at the time she was picking her son up, along with the fact that the son, Mr. Pfeffer, the defendant here, was attempting to destroy evidence back at the house. She also could be roped in also for that. I will say, first-degree murder, you're looking at life in prison, no parole. In Pennsylvania, you have a mitigated range, a standard range, an aggravated range, and basically those are the sentencing guidelines of Pennsylvania. Mitigated range being there's things and different about the defendant or about the situation that calls for a lesser sentence. Then you have basically your standard range, and every charge in Pennsylvania is listed out this way. Then you have an aggravated range. Based on the things that Mr. Pfeffer is accused of, I definitely would say that he'd be looking at the aggravated range, after gunning down Officer Fitz and then trying to go through his pockets and steal his gun. But he is charged with first-degree murder, so there is no aggravated range other than life in prison without parole, which he is looking at in this particular case. I will leave you with this. As a former Temple graduate, Barstool Sports, and we're going to put a link to that, is doing 100% of the proceeds from shirts and different things they are selling is going to Officer Fitz. I will be buying one of those shirts. This is a current news edition video. Enrique Latoison, your 3-minute lawyer. Thank you.